Hello everyone, a short video here looking at a Lancet drone strike on a Kaiser artillery piece. Now there are four reasons why I'm looking at this video. 1. It's a Kaiser, so a pretty important target. 2. The Lancet hits the Kaiser near its cabin, yet at the end we see some of the crew evacuate the damaged cab. These Lancets don't seem to pack a massive punch. They certainly cause damage, enough to damage vehicles and send them to repair, but not enough to outright destroy them. The payload is one of the Lancet's weaknesses. 3. The attack pattern comes from the northeast, as we will see with the geolocation, an unusual and unexpected approach. And the fourth reason, we have had a large number of Lancet drone attacks, many of which in this area. I have geolocated a number which we've seen in this region, and it may give us some clues as to where these are coming from. First, let's see where this is, then I'll go to the little map I've put together. But putting in the correct coordinates and geolocating it puts us to here. The Kaiser heading north, the Lancet coming from the north heading southwest. Here it is zoomed out. It's west of a town called Petrivka. This is roughly 18 kilometers from the front lines. The Lancet is a loitering munition, so Russia likely had it flying a holding pattern to the north until a target was spotted. The Lancets have a range of 40 kilometers and an endurance of 40 minutes. Here is a selection of geolocated Lancet strikes in the region. So the closest to the front line, Pavlivka, and the recent one marked on the map, Kaiser. Kaiser being the longest range at 18 kilometers. As mentioned, Lancets have a max range of 40 kilometers. They are launched from a catapult system on the ground, but I don't have info on how big this is or how long it takes to set up. But these wouldn't be launched from bang on the front lines because of the risk of being spotted. I think the launch area would be somewhere within this circle. This sort of diamond of towns with Yehorivka at the north and Rivnepil at the south. It's quite an empty area, so no chance of prying eyes from civilians who may pass on information. It's within range to strike the Kaiser and also allow distance to loiter towards the northeast. It's also far enough from the Ukraine lines to not be easily spotted. It's within range of artillery, of course, but is far enough back to sort of minimise the risk. If I had to guess, I would say pushing up towards Yehorivka is the most likely. This would cut back on the flight time, so these can be launched as soon as the opportunistic target is spotted, and reach it before it gets out of range or into cover like a barn or building. The flight time isn't long, 40 minutes. These can't really be launched and then spend hours lurking around the battlefield until the spotter drone spots something. I would say Russia's way of operating these is to have a spotter drone in the air, spotting when Ukraine launches an artillery attack. The Lancet is launched, moving to an attack position, while the spotter drone tracks the target and then calls the Lancet in, guiding it into a strike. The Lancet is manually guided, by the way, so it would require communication between the spotter drone operators and the Lancet operators. So the Lancet would be positioned close enough to the front to launch and reach an area to make an attack run in time. So a possible location for the launchers to be placed would be between Petrivka and Kirilivka. Now this is just speculation, based on the ranges of the Lancet and the distances to the targets. I may be wrong, but I thought it worth taking a look at. What can be confirmed though is that Russia does have a Lancet launcher or multiple Lancet launchers in this area somewhere. So that's it for this video. If you found it interesting, please click like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Thanks again and take care everybody.